Hello. Frankly, I didn't know what to talk about today. To the point where I was thinking that maybe I should take a week off. But next week, I'm going on vacation. I'll be the opposite side of the country. And I think that if I take a week off now, I think that I should take a week off next week because that's even, makes sense that I would not make one next week. And that is not the plan. Because again, usually there's something that is a recurring theme, and that's what I talk about in the week. Oh, sorry about this noise. I've got a cat toy in my hand. Let me put that down. My son thought I should make a video showcasing Lily, my older cat that I haven't had as long. The one that didn't go on those long walks that I used to do the walk and talk thing in the middle of the night in the dark. The lives, very weird. Anyway, he just likes her. She's a good girl. Whoa. That was interesting. Okay. I guess I'm going to hold this thing now. So no, this is the other thing that has been coming up is people I know who don't have avoidant personality disorder, my age, which is, I'll say 15 years before, or younger or older, although they're all younger than me, are going into rehab for certain reasons, which is bizarre. It always seems random to me, like you've been dealing with something for 20 years and now all of a sudden you're going to go into rehab. I mean, that's like serious. But absolutely fantastic that they're trying to redirect their life. I don't know. It's not my issue. So, hey Lil, here comes the cat. I don't know if she'll come up here. Anyway, and the other thing that has been coming up is trusting people when I really shouldn't. I don't know. The reality is, if you've got somebody that's in your life, who's going to be in your life, they should be more trustworthy because they're going to be interacting with you again in the future. In my case, because of what I went through growing up, the least trustworthy people are the ones who are going to be in my life over and over and over again. And the people who come out of the blue and appear to care about some aspect of my life, I assume they're being truthful because they actually are acting like they care. So they must. And where other people would think things very, very untrustworthy. Here goes my other cat. Here, Pop. Those are the ones that I'm more likely to trust. It's the same thing. Like I've said, that there are two types of avoidance: the ones that only interact with the people in their immediate life, and then people like me who can only sort of be free if I'm around strangers. It's the exact same thing. Strangers are inherently more trustworthy to me. And that can and will bite me in the butt. Although, I have a person that I work with who is supervisor position, who comes and goes and comes and goes, untrustworthy. Who just, she likes the shiny new thing. So the worst thing that somebody could do is have like a 5-year seniority. To her, that's absolute trash, and that's somebody that, oh well, you're a has-been. And the new people are always going to be more, I don't know. I mean, every once in a while you do get somebody who's brand new, who's like full of vim and vigor and wants to get to it. But generally, in my occupation anyway, they come and go very quickly. So why you're putting all of your sort of eggs in the basket, and the basket's going to disappear after another few weeks, I don't understand. But whatever. She's just a supervisor. She's not like the boss. Also very strange at work that someone that everybody has complaints about their job, still it's like, oh my goodness, again, not working there as long as me, still considered new. Oh my goodness, we gotta make sure that this person is happy and they stick around. I'm like, yeah, but never follows policy and is always complaining and fighting about, you know, management decisions and stuff like that. And that's the person you want? Anyway, whatever. That's work. That's life. So this is what I mean. I had like a theme for this week. I can tell you that so far starting, I mean, again, I'm going on vacation, so who knows? Maybe everything's going to be very different. Give me another couple days. But last month was way better than this month. Last month was pretty cool. This month is starting with a bang. That's okay. I'll get through it. I just, like I said, I wish I had something that was the thing that's sticking out so that I could talk about it. Because it's like every day something else is wildly important. And I could talk about 100 things. And, I mean, I suspect that next week is going to be talking about how great it is to actually get away. I think that's one of the reasons why last month was so good. I had one short weekender and then another day trip, and they were both spectacular. Couldn't have been better. Makes me think, why don't I do this even more than I do now? Which is maybe what the overall real theme is to this non-themed video, is making choices and making changes. And maybe there are times that you really need to do this. You know, how many red flags are going to pop up in your life before you're like, okay, yeah, I need to make a change. Because I won't make a change because I have avoidant personality disorder. And when you have avoidant personality disorder, you stay with the status quo way too long. Maybe that's my issue. I don't know. But, you know, the overall lessons that I would say are, don't assume that all of your sort of safety and warning systems that you've developed when you became somebody with avoidant personality disorder are going to actually protect you. You know, you might need something radical like going to inpatient rehab therapy. I don't know that that would work for you. It depends what you were going in for. But yeah, these safety mechanisms that you've come up with are not going to save you from absolutely everything. And they are going to, quote unquote, protect you from positive things that would make your life better if you allowed them in. So it's going to sound weird. Don't just trust your instincts. Definitely don't trust the status quo. If you can make a change and it's going to make your life better, try and make the change. Try at least think about making the change. Because it's practice. And you might come up with the conclusion that you actually need to do something. And nobody that has avoidant personality disorder can just snap their fingers and make a change. You have to really ponder it for a little while before you can decide, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. So, status quo generally will protect you, but it might just feel like it's protecting you. And that thing that I said I was going to do last week about sticking with my rumination. I don't think I have enough data to say whether that works or not. So I'm going to keep doing that. And believe me, for the next couple weeks, I will have plenty to think about when it comes to that rumination thing. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you next week from vacation. Bye.